Oh, I got to share my screen now, don't I? Well, good evening and welcome to the InACAC Virtual College Exploration for all Indiana students. So we want to welcome you as we go through this evening. So a few housekeeping rules. I want to let you know that your camera is muted. Camera and microphone are off, and so we won't be able to, the panelists will not be able to see or hear you. And if you want to ask questions, you'll see the Q&A button to type your questions, and then they will read them out loud. And if we have time to get to all of them, they will do that. So there are still a few more sessions yet this week, so you can go to inacac.org/virtual-college-exploration to see what other sessions you may want to check out. And there will be a recording that's available, and you will be able to find those on the InACAC website within a couple of days. So with that said, I would like to welcome our panelists from Indiana Tech, and I'm going to stop sharing. They're going to take over.
Hi, my name is Erica Lay, and I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions here at Indiana Tech. I've been here for a little over 6 years now, but I was a student beforehand, so I've actually been here quite some time. So I just wanted to take a second to thank you for attending or watching the recording. I'm going to turn it over to Lindsay, who's going to start the presentation.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Burketti, and I also work in the Office of Admissions at Indiana Tech. So we do have a little presentation and information session for you today about what our university has to offer. So give me 1 second here and we'll get that all pulled up. All right, so what is Indiana Tech? We are a private non-for-profit university located in Fort Wayne, Indiana. We're accredited through the Higher Learning Commission, and we offer a really wide array of degrees, certificates as well for some of our graduate programs, all the way up to doctorates. And we have a lot of majors that people don't realize that we have because they hear the word tech and don't think that we offer everything that a lot of other universities offer. So quickly here, we're gonna stop sharing my screen, and Erica is gonna share a quick video with you.
Okay, bear with me for just a second. Share screen. I just realized. Try again. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties here. Share computer sound. All right. Here.
Tech goes by many names. Business, fine art, forensic science. Some think it's just technical. But really, tech means everything. Scholarships, internships, championships. It's professors who make time for you one-on-one. It's putting everything on the line. It can be fierce. It can be fascinating. It can be awesome. Most important, it's believing in yourself and what you have to offer the world. Because at Indiana Tech, warriors are prepared to lead a significant life.
Okay. Send it back over to Lindsay.
There you go. All right, thank you, Erica, for sharing that video with us. I am going to reshare my screen so that we can continue with the presentation. All right, so what does Tech have to offer? We offer College of Engineering programs. Biomedical engineering is a specialty. as well as electrical engineering and mechanical engineering, all three of which are ABET accredited, which is the highest engineering credit that you can get there. We also have a School of Computer Science, everything from your general computer science all the way up to cybersecurity, which is a really hot market right now, and a growing job outlook. We also have our College of Business, which is accredited through the IACBE, marketing, sports management, a lot of concentrations in our business administration program. Our College of Arts and Sciences is consistent of a lot of different degree offerings, including biology, psychology, forensic science, health sciences, exercise science. Some of those programs can then lead you on to a pre-medical field if you would like that option. We also have our Center for Criminal Justice. Our criminal justice program was ranked this year for one of the best criminal programs in the bachelor degree realm. We do have freshman residence halls as well as upperclassmen residence halls as well. So I'm going to hand it back over to Erica for a second to share what our residence halls look like. And while Erica's getting that pulled up, I am going to give you a general layout of those residence halls to take a look at. We do have two freshman residence halls. Pearson Hall, which is a 4-person suite. You have two residents on one side, two on the other, share a common bathroom and a common entrance in the middle. We also have Cowflush as an option for our freshmen. This is a 2-person suite with their own restroom. We have no community restrooms at Tech, which is a nice benefit. I know I had community restrooms at the university I attended, so this is definitely a plus for students. All right, it looks like Erica is all ready to share that video.
Thanks, Lindsay. Sorry about the back and forth there. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Paxton, and I'll be your tour guide today. Behind me, we have Pearson Hall. This is one of our freshman dorms on campus. Today, I'll be showing you dorm rooms. Come inside. The only way to get into campus is if you have an ID card, so you'll have to swipe into all the dorms. And then over here, we have an intercom system. So through every dorm, we have these dial buttons within the dorm rooms and then outside. So say you're visiting somebody, you don't live here, you would dial their room number, and then you can actually call their room, and they can unlock the doors to the dorm through the intercom system, and you can talk to them. They can see you through a camera, and they can unlock the doors for you, so they don't have to leave the room. It's really nice to have. So right here, we just have our main lobby. Every floor has a lobby. In the lobbies, we just have TVs and stuff. You can watch movies, play video games. You can hang out with friends, do homework, play card games. It's just a nice little hangout area to have. And then right here, this is what we call our RA office. So every single night, there will be an RA in the office. They're just there for your needs if you have any issues with toilets or sinks or anything being clogged. They'll always be in there for your help. If you have questions about anything, you can always come see an RA here. And then over here, we have mailboxes. Every student has a mailbox. They are really small. The only thing they can fit is card-sized items. Throughout campus, you'll see our mail room when you go on your actual tour later on, and that will be in one of our other buildings where you'll receive bigger packages. All right, so here's the laundry room. So in the laundry room, you don't have to save quarters or use quarters. I know it says 25 cents, but it is included with living on campus. And then there's one on every floor and every side of floor, so there's 2 on every floor in Pearson. So every student has keys to their dorm. And then as you come in, you will see our intercom system right here that I talked about in the entranceway. So this is where you would unlock the door for visitors, talk to them. And then one really nice thing about it is there is a security guard button right there. So if you were to have somebody calling your room constantly at 5 o'clock in the morning because some student forgot their keys, you could actually press the security guard button and it will lock them in that little box that we entered to into the dorm. It'll lock both the outside doors and the inside doors and call security. So it also has a nice safety measure within your room. You don't even have to leave your room for that. So it's really nice. And then as we enter in this way, you'll see this is the half of our room looks like. So there's this, and then on the other side of the suite, there's a mirrored room that looks exactly like this. The desk, the dressers, and the closets, and all of the drawers and stuff all come with. You can decorate it any way you'd like. You can loft these beds, you can bunk these beds. So you can do anything, and then like mini fridges, TVs, anything like that you would bring here. And then through here we have our bathroom. So then as we come into the bathroom, you'll see that this side of the room has their own sink and toilet, and then as you come through, there's one shower shared between the two rooms. And then this side of the room has their own sink and toilet. And then there's the mirrored room right here. So then they share a little common space out there, and then this is the exact same stuff, and it's all the same. Here we have Calflush. This is our other freshman dorm on campus. It is across the street from main campus. We'll be showing another freshman dorm, the laundry room, and then the hangout lobby area. Come on in. So same thing as Pearson. To get into the dorms, you have to have a swipe card that unlocks and lets you in. All right, and then we have the same intercom system as we do in Pearson, and it runs throughout all of the dorms. And then in here is the lobby area where all the students hang out. We have like a TV so people can hook up like Xboxes or anything like that, DVD players, you can watch movies. I know RA's put on a bunch of activities down here. They do like movie nights with hot chocolate during the winter. We've done like pumpkin carving, and we watch a Halloween movie, and so that's all done down here. And then it's the same thing over here. You can do some studying, you can hang out with friends, you can eat dinner if you want. And like I said, you can hang out with your RA, hang out with your friends, do homework, but follow me to the next part. So same thing as Pearson, every student has keys to their dorm. So when you first walk in, it's different than Pearson where there's no like two mirrored room. It's just one room with two students. The shelves, the desk, the drawers, all of the beds and stuff all come with. And then over here, it's the same for Pearson and Calflush. You can control the air condition and the heat for the room, not the entire dorm, which is so nice because then it's between you and your roommate, not through hundreds of people in one building. And then as we walk over here, you'll see that the sink is outside of the bathroom, which is so nice because obviously if your roommate's showering, you don't have to worry about not being able to brush your teeth or even use the sink or get a drink of water or anything like that. And then as we walk over here, you'll see only two roommates to one bathroom. And then the shelving space. And then instead of Pearson where they have closets, you would have this whole shelving space and hanger area. And then same thing as Pearson, we have the intercom system over here where you can press the security guard button, you can talk to them, and then see them through the camera. Calflush also has mailboxes. They're the same size. They fit card-sized items. And again, if you have any bigger packages, we do have a mailroom on campus. So then through here, this is the laundry room. The difference between Pearson and Calflush is Calflush, there's only one in the whole building and it's on the first floor, whereas Pearson has them on every floor. But it is the same as they are included with living here, so you don't have to use quarters. It's free to the students. And that concludes the tour. Thanks for coming with. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to your counselor. Hope to see you around campus. Go Warriors!
Right, thank you, Erica, for sharing that video. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again so that we can continue. All right. If the slide will work. All right. So costs and scholarships are always a factor when students are considering different colleges and universities, and we understand that at Tech. That's why we show you everything up front. That way you know what you're getting yourself into. So tuition at Indiana Tech per year on average is about $28,000. Student service fees will be added on top of that. To live in those freshman residence halls, you're looking at about $10,600 roughly. That includes a full meal plan. And then if you look at some of our degree options do have program fees. These are for using the lab equipment, for having access to the cadavers, and being able to work more hands-on in those programs. Textbooks are included in the cost of our tuition, so that is not an extra fee for students. That is something that alleviates a lot of stress for students because they aren't having to find textbooks. You just pick them up and drop them back off at the end of each semester. We offer a wide array of scholarships for our students. We do have a full tuition presidential scholarship that students are eligible to apply for. To be eligible for this, students must have a 3.75 GPA and either a 26 ACT or a 1240 SAT. We know that the SAT and ACT were not easily accessible during the beginning of the COVID pandemic, so we are accepting those now as students are having a chance to take some of those exams. We also offer an elite scholarship for students who meet a 3.52 GPA with a 24 ACT or an 1170 SAT. This is a scholarship that is applied to you if you meet those requirements once you finish your application with Tech. If you don't fall into that elite scholarship range, you could qualify for one of our merit scholarships. You can see the range up there, anywhere from a 3.52 down to a 2.0. You could qualify for some merit scholarships. We have a partnership grant for our bordering states, including Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio. That would be a $3,500 scholarship, and Indiana residents qualify for $3,000 partnership grants. Now, if you're looking into athletics or you're a transfer student, there are some stipulations to some of these scholarships, so we're happy to discuss those further with students that fall into that role. So for our WEAR athletes, we do have a lot of programs and a lot of great opportunities. You can see all of our sports listed there. We do have some new athletic facilities as well as some updated athletic facilities on our campus. So on our main campus right here, as you can see behind me, we have 4 main stadiums or fields. We have our baseball stadium, our lacrosse and soccer field, and then we do have our Warrior Athletic Center, which is the basketball court that you're seeing on the left side of the screen, and then our updated Schaefer Center on the right side of the screen that was just recently redone this year. Warrior Park is our newest athletic facility. This was just built a couple years ago, and our softball stadium was built out there, a new track, and a wrestling facility for our wrestling team. It's about 10 minutes off campus. A quick jump and a skip over there. And we do have some off-campus facilities as well that we partner with the local Fort Wayne area. Our hockey arena is a partnership. We also partner with our indoor track. We have tennis courts on campus, a bowling alley, and our golf course is across from the Warrior Park. Student life. So we have a lot of activities on campus throughout the year for students, 145 plus free events for students, which is super important. You don't have to pay extra to go to these events. Occasionally there'll be a Cedar Point trip that you may have to pay like $25 for, but most of our activities are free for students. We do have a full-size movie theater on campus as well that gives students a chance to see updated new movies throughout the year with free popcorn, pop candy. We have a 6-lane bowling alley on campus and tons of organizations for students to get involved in. We do have some new dining options on campus: Max's Bistro, Central Grounds Coffee Shop. We have the Cashman Cafe, which serves Starbucks, and Andorfer Commons Dining Hall. And here are some examples of some student life events we've had on campus: carnivals, inflatable nights. Just outside here by the fire pit, they do hammocks, and then you can see a picture of Max's Bistro in the center there. Student services. Student services is an important part of your higher education and helping you find those jobs and careers that you're looking for after you finish your degree with whatever university or college you choose. Our Career Center has a strong presence on campus. And they have a 3-pronged mission, including career exploration and major investigation, where you get a chance to really see where your skills fit in a career and what majors might tie to that. The second is educational experiential education, where you get the chance to hands-on experience in the classrooms, as well as internships and networking to make sure that that's really going to fit what you like to do and be a long-term career for you. And the third is perfecting job search strategies and skills. So resume building, making sure you know how to use all those job search engines, and taking advantage of our career fairs that we have throughout the year as well. So this is a few more of the events that they hold throughout the year. I mentioned resume building. They do mock interviews, career prep sessions, all kinds of great opportunities for you to build your resume and networking skills. Here are some of our tech outcomes. So we have a 99% placement rate for this year. That includes continuing work, continuing education, or they're working in a military service area. And our students do take advantage of internships on campus, which is very important. 200 to 250 students do an internship each year. Our second service that is important to students is our Office of Student Success. This office is geared towards making sure that your academic career is successful. So this includes peer tutoring, academic advising, making sure that your schedule is set up successfully for you, and making sure you can graduate on time for what you want, whether that's multiple minors or multiple majors. They're going to work with you to make sure it all fits in your plan. Computer access there, and then they'll help transition you onto your faculty advisors as well. They also house our writing center, which is a great resource when you're coming from high school to college and trying to learn how to write in maybe a new format or at an extended length that you've never had to write papers at before. So they can help edit your papers, make sure there's no copyright issues, and that you're citing your sources correctly. Early Start is our program at Tech that gives students a chance to take college classes while they're still in high school to help accelerate their career path or save some money down the road. So Erica is going to share her screen with a little more information about Early Start.
Okay, I've got this one pulled up. Let me go here.
I'd say Early Start has shown me kind of what college will be like. I mean, if you're taking classes with college students who may or may not necessarily know that you are an Early Start person and that you're not a college student, it really gives you a sense of what college will be like. You are judged as a college student, and while that might seem a little scary for some people, it's really an incredible experience. I might only be a freshman in high school, but my work is still valid on a college level. I get to take the same college classes that the students here are taking, and it is a fraction of the cost. The online classes overall is a simplified, streamlined version of the in-person class that is perfect for anyone that doesn't really have the time to come in. I mean, education doesn't have to be one size fits all. If you need to come on campus, that's fine. But if you need a simplified online solution, the online classes are definitely for you.
All right, thank you, Erica. Give me just 1 second here. Not sure how we ended all the way back up here. All right, so like she said, you could potentially be a freshman taking classes, but most of the time we see our sophomores, juniors, and seniors taking Early Start programs. You need at least a 2.5 GPA to be considered for this, but we do have a lot of options for you when it comes to the different classes you can take. Typically, your classes are $75 a class, which is a 3 credit hour class. Your textbooks are included, your parking permit is included, and you get a student ID, so you really feel like a college student here at Indiana Tech. You can take up to 3 classes per semester, And those classes could be online or on our campus. So you get a chance to actually sit in on classes and see what it's like to be a student. You can earn scholarships for those early start classes, which is one of the most beneficial parts of it, I think. $500 per class with a C or better up to 3 classes if you come to Indiana Tech as a freshman after you graduate high school. And you have full access to Indiana Tech when you're a student here. So we really want you to feel like you're already a student before you even graduate high school. And that means you can go to athletic games, you can take advantage of the Career Center and the Office of Student Success like we talked about, and it really gives you a jump start on your college career. So what is Fort Wayne and who are we? We're located in Northeast Indiana, and we're the 2nd largest city in Indiana. We've got tons of different things for students and their families to do, and all the families that live here in Fort Wayne. Parks, a nationally renowned zoo, 3 minor league sports teams. So a lot to do, including festivals, new parks that were just built. The ice rink during the winter time is built. And we're really close to a lot of major cities. So as you can see, we're in a 3-hour radius of some of your most major cities, including Cleveland, Columbus, Ohio, Indy, Chicago. So some interesting pictures about Fort Wayne. We've got a beautiful landscape, new parks. Some of the minor league teams are listed here for you, as well as the ice rink I mentioned. So path of a warrior. What does it take to be a warrior here at Tech and land yourself on our campus once you graduate high school? The biggest thing is filling out our free application. The link is listed for you there. This application is completely free. We have no hidden application fees, and you can start applying now for the fall of 2021. It takes about 20 to 30 minutes or so, but it's not too difficult. We are not currently on the Common App. After you submit that, you'll want to submit your high school transcripts with your guidance counselor to make sure that they're official, as well as if you took the ACT or SAT, you can submit those. We are test optional, but those can help you with some of those scholarships we mentioned earlier. And if you plan to participate on an athletic team, it can help you with eligibility. The third thing you're going to want to complete is your FAFSA. If you don't know what this is, it's the free application for federal student aid, and it's very important in your college endeavors to see if you qualify for financial aid, scholarships, government aid, and you can add up to 10 schools. Whichever schools you're looking at, you'll want to include them on there so that you can be considered for their financial aid and they can see what you're eligible for as well. Once you've decided on a school, hopefully it's Indiana Tech, you'll pay a $100 tuition deposit, as well as if you live on campus, a $350 housing deposit to secure your spot and confirm your enrollment. From there, we'll be able to start your class schedule, any placement exams that you might need to take, as well as get you connected with your Office of Student Success advisor to help plan your academic career for the next 4 years. During the summer, we'll have a Become It event where you'll get a chance to come on campus, meet other students that plan to come to Tech in the fall, and get the opportunity to confirm your schedule, meet with your admissions counselor to finish up any documents you might need to get cleared for classes, and become a warrior in the fall. So if you have any more questions throughout the process, you can add them in the chat below. Erica and I are both admissions counselors here at Tech, and we're here to help whenever you might need it.
Thank you, Lindsay. We don't currently have any questions. I did just want to add a couple of things. Lindsay kind of mentioned all the different steps. One nice thing that's about Indiana Tech, at least in my opinion, is that we are kind of a one-stop shop here in admissions. So a lot of colleges, you might work with an admissions counselor for a little bit, and then you'll have to work with the financial aid office for financial aid and business office for the rest of, paying your bill and stuff. To an extent, I mean, that's true. You can reach out to them. However, we here in admissions know how to help you with all of those steps. So we really help you from that time that you apply here at Indiana Tech until that time that you actually do sit in a class and you're officially a student. So I think that's kind of one really nice thing about Indiana Tech. We're here to make the process easier for you. We know with, COVID and everything that's going on, this college process is very difficult, and it's it's difficult anyway. And this is just making the process even worse. So just know that we are here to help you. Another thing, we are giving on-campus tours right now. So many campuses are not. And so we have some great events coming up. November 13th is our STEAMit event, which you're going to get to tour the labs and talk with faculty and staff regarding our STEAM majors here at Indiana Tech, which is pretty much all of our majors, to be honest. And so that's a great opportunity. Otherwise, we give tours Monday through Friday, 2 different times per day. Come on Friday and you get lunch included in that. And we always, our professors are always willing to set up appointments with you too, or to observe a class or anything like that. So let us help you make your decision as easy as possible. And that process to navigate just kind of helps that. So Lindsay, do you have anything you want to add?
I think that pretty much covered it. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we hope you got a lot of good information that can help you not only with maybe looking at Indiana Tech, but any other colleges or universities that you're considering.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions at inacac.org. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as any of the other sessions at inacac.org. Thank you. Have a great night.